Yep.
Yeah, man. Let's get into the clips. Let God sort them out, man. We got a lot to break down, a lot to discuss, man. This is one of the greatest album rollouts that we've ever seen. So I really want to start with that.
We gotta talk about that. We gotta start with that.
Let's start with that, man. So
this is the best. This is probably one of the greatest album rollouts I've ever seen in my life.
Talk about it.
I've ever seen in my life, bro. They've been on everything. They still going on platforms.
Yeah,
bro. They went on Colors, performed. The interviews that they've been having, they had an interview with Ebro. They went on a Breakfast Club. They've been doing performances, and all of this even before the press run for this album, they were doing like fashion shows, like legit fashion shows in Paris.
Yeah,
and then they was like kind of previewing songs as they were walking down the fashion show. So they started with that, and then. They was like the album's coming, and then just the promo run for this has just been, the promo run and all of this is as great as the album, honestly.
Yeah,
if I want to be honest, it's one of the most incredible rollouts I've ever seen. What's your thoughts on how they did the whole rollout of this album?
I like it, man. It's real reminiscent of like just way back in the day whenever artists would come out with albums, they would go everywhere they possibly could to promote the album. So it feels really nostalgic. And it's been 15 years. Man. So they haven't done anything together in a long time. So I feel like it was only right for them to get the rollout right for a 15-year hiatus.
Yeah.
And both of them are back rapping as elite as they've been rapping. Malice came back and he showed that his pen is still God level, which I salute to him for that. But yeah, man, I love the entire rollout. I love that they went to the Joe Budden podcast.
Man,
I feel like anytime you go to the Joe Budden podcast, that's where the hip hop people go, because for most people, his podcast is different now, but it started as a hip hop podcast.
Yeah.
So to me, that means something. Them going to sit with Joe Budden. I saw that they were on Jimmy Fallon. That's crazy.
Yep, I saw that being
on Jimmy Fallon is crazy. They did the Tiny Desk.
Yep.
That was dope.
I was so happy to see them on Tiny Desk, man.
Yeah, man.
That was incredible.
I feel like with just with the type of music that they make, and when I say music, I'm not talking about just them as lyricists. I'm talking about Pharrell. The Pharrell being a lot of people, we gotta highlight Pharrell because he is one of the engines of the Clipse. He's one of the engines of the Clipse. And aside from the great raps, we've always gotten Pharrell's incredible, beautiful, just different outer space production. Insane. And even though this album, I think it was without Chad.
It was.
I think it was just Pharrell. He still delivered. He still delivered to me.
The whole album.
And this is how you know that Pharrell is different. Pharrell is an alien. He's one of the greatest producers, one of the greatest just people ever. So yeah, I would definitely have to agree that this is one of the greatest album rollouts ever, and it definitely paid off. Again, I don't care about numbers, but the album did do more than 100K first week.
It did 113K.
So salute to them for that.
I love that.
That's great. Going in, with everything that's going on right now.
On iTunes right now.
Yep. Yeah, man.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's definitely incredible. I think it's just showing that, people definitely want to listen to, what they have to offer, and they want to hear lyrics again. So, maybe we are seeing a shift, man. Maybe we are seeing a shift.